Find the future value of an ordinary annuity if payments are made in the amount R and the interest is compounded as given. Then determine how much of this value is from contributions and how much of it is from interest. So they give us all of the information down beneath. R is equal to 14,000, which we could better use the label payment. 4.3% interest compounded quarterly, so that's a frequency of 4 times per year for 15 years. So that 15 years, that's our T. So if we open up the TVM solver, go ahead and turn your calculator on, hit the purple apps button, look for finance, hit enter, look for TVM solver, and hit enter one more time. We'll be met with all of these numbers. We're going to have to fill in all but one of them in order for the TVM solver to be useful to us. The first number, capital M, is the total number of compoundings, which we can get by multiplying the frequency M and the time t. So that will be 60. Interest as a percent is the next blank. So if you're used to converting it into a decimal, just don't. So that's 4.3%. PV stands for present value. Annuities always start empty, so we can leave this blank as it is. PMT is for payment, and like we said, that'll be $14,000. When using the TVM solver, always make sure that you indicate money leaving your pocket with a negative. Since these are deposits that we're making into the account, we'll be using a negative 14,000. We don't know the future value yet, so we're going to move past it. The last two blanks are payments per year and compounds per year. We typically want both of these numbers to be the same, and the TI calculator will actually know it. If we change one of these numbers, the other will change automatically. So we'll just fill in the frequency M, or 4, and go down, and we'll see it changes without me having to touch anything else. They're both 4 now. We want to know how much the account is worth eventually, so we go up to the future value blank, and we want to use the solve command. Solve is written in green above enter, so hit the alpha green button first, and then hit enter to make it solve. My calculator spat out the number 1,171,360.422. Always round numbers like this to the nearest cent. And so our actual answer, the future value of the annuity, will be $1,171,360.42. The question also asks how much of this is from our own contributions and how much of this is from interest. So I'm going to underline this number because it's important, and then we'll say our own contributions, which I'll just say con, doesn't really matter what we call them. Our own contributions can be measured by taking the payment amount, multiplying it by the frequency amount, and multiplying it by the time of the loan. This gives us 14,000. We can go over to the calculator and perform this. 14,000 for payment times M equals 4 times 15 for how long we had the loan tells us $840,000 is how much money we personally added to the account. Underline that answer because it's important. For our final answer, the amount of interest we made, we would want to take our starting answer, that is our future value of $1 million or so, and subtract our own contributions. This difference is necessarily how much the bank gave to us. So type all that in, minus 840,000, enter, and that my calculator gave me the answer $331,360.42.